What's up, everybody? My name is Craven, and welcome back to another Minecraft Let's Play video. And in today's video, we will be doing a bit of... Today is where we start to finish up our area here. And oh my gosh, I'm sorry guys. Basically what I mean by that is today what we are doing is I think we are gonna end up finishing up one of these three areas that we have left. So I would say by episode 25 we should be done with all of these builds here. So what I've kind of thought about is actually getting to work on this and working on it in a way that really does help. And what I'm kind of thinking that I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to end up doing these two builds right here. And these two builds are going to kind of be like what was over there. Over here, basically since the last video, we actually built an inn. And that inn was not the best thing that we've built, but it's actually one of the best things that I kind of put out recently. So basically what we are doing is we are going to be building two buildings here. I think they might end up being connected a little bit. They might be, I don't know exactly. I've actually thought about connecting them up, but I think that they're going to probably stay their standalone builds too, most likely. So that's that too. I actually have the resources for this, which I thought I didn't, which is honestly really good because I'm trying to be a lot more like open-ended with everything, I guess, or at least I'm trying to make sure that a lot of these builds are making sense. And I would rather have something make sense, or at least kind of feel a little bit off, than not make any sense. And I've kind of been noticing how my builds are kind of all over the place. I think honestly these could be like one of these builds could, I think these two can be like community centers, and like this is like where you get all your information, and then this is where you can hang out if you kind of feel like, if you don't feel like walking all the way over to the pub. The pub can kind of be like more of a adults area, but then this area can kind of be more of that adult feel of, hey, I got this kind of thing, more or less. And I actually really do like building out of these blocks. I know I'm kind of making a more I know I'm making more of a slower build. Actually, I know I'm probably going to be spending a lot of time, so I could end up spending time going on a little mining trip for today's video, because, I mean, we have a lot of time on our hands today, because my goal is to make videos around, if I can, I'll make them around an hour. If they reach lower than that, it's because there wasn't too much stuff to really do to the builds, and it's kind of just been like a slower paced thing too, I guess. I think that might be the best way to really explain it. Besides, I mean, pretty much it is feeling like our area is really getting developed enough here, or at least it's just feeling really unique now, and it's not a terrible thing that we're feeling like that. I honestly feel like that's one of the best things that we can really go off of right now. So, yeah. And I think that's really a good thing here. And I'm more or less just keeping an eye out for what we have. And I mean, I don't know. I honestly think that, guys, I feel like the worst part that we can have, at least, I don't know if there's actually a bad part to everything. And we have 2 diamonds in our inventory right this moment. So maybe we could end up... I'm thinking what we can do is this video can be more of a shorter one if it needs to be. I think it might not end up being a short video, but at least 30 to 40 minutes is a perfect time for me, because the hour and 40-minute videos aren't really the best thing in the world, and it takes me so long to make a video. It just kind of really wears me out in the worst way possible. So I do believe that this is good here, and we actually have redstone, so I think there could be diamonds around here. I just need to kind of like look. There might have been. I'm more or less going straight, and you know what? Right now we're fine. I think we're fine right now. I want to go on ahead and finish up the thing. And how long are we into this? We're 7 minutes in. My goal is to get to 20. My goal is to get to 20 for today. Today is more of a shorter attack video, I guess. I honestly wonder... with what else we can find here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of dig a little bit more here. This way I can actually get a little bit more resources, so that we can probably end up utilizing all of the stuff that we have back at base. And I know we're going to need to end up making some more diamonds. We're going to need to get more diamonds too. Or I might end up utilizing all of the resources that we have back at base for this build today. I don't know. I am kind of thinking that it's going to be more of community the information. I honestly think that it could be something else too. I don't know, honestly, guys. I'm just kind of more or less preparing myself for the possibility of everything kind of being a little bit all over the place, maybe. I don't know exactly. How much of this do I have right now? I have over 3 stacks, so that is pretty good. So let's head back. I actually think I'm going to start using some of the tuff that we have that we're running into as the blocks that we use for new builds. Or at least, I think I might use tuff for the next few builds that we do. And you know what? What was that? hold on here. So I'm gonna go to sleep real quick, and then okay, I'm still recording. I should be fine. Just for some reason, my computer did something. I don't know what, but it did something. And dude, they are much more scarier. Okay, so I need to fix this stuff here. So let's say we have all of this area, and then I want to fill up enough of this area so that we can have it. And okay, here's 7 more diamonds here, and then we have all of these too. So I do think I'm gonna end up doing this, and I'm gonna get another shovel and another pickaxe. I think the pickaxe is gonna go up here, but I do need the other thing too. So my goal is to get all these mined out. So then all of this is gonna go like this. Okay, so we have 57 pieces. That's back down. And then I would honestly say, let's do this. And I want to build up a massive tree. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually find a... I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go over to the area that we have over here, and I'm gonna place down about a fair. I'm gonna probably place all of them down, and just have it be that all of like one specific area is trees here. So I'm just going to kind of hope that does something there. So what I'm going to do is, in the meantime, I am going to go on ahead and I am going to work on finishing up this build here. I don't know if it's even going to be in my simulation distance, but it should not be a problem. If it is, then I'll just kind of go on ahead and grab it after I'm done with these. But okay, so what we are going to do is we are going to end up doing this. And I'm going to get rid of these. So that we can figure out if all of this is helpful here. So then let's go on ahead and place it here. place it here, and then place here, and then place here. And then I would honestly say that we should have the entrance be right in the middle so that it would make the most sense for it. And one, 2, 3, 4. I honestly might need to move. I might need to remove that tree just for the meantime, because of the fact that we have stuff that's needing to be built, more or less. Not like needing to be built, but stuff that should be taken care of and might be a little bit much. Is it even growing? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And I honestly don't know if it ended. I think it ended up messing up a little bit, maybe. I don't know exactly. But I do know that I need to get rid of this tree. So I'm going to get rid of it for now. And then I might end up adding it back. I might not, because we have these two builds here. And I don't want to overdo it. Yeah. Okay. We probably should have enough, but I'm not 1000% sure. So if we need more, then I'll end up going to grab more. But I do think that what I'm going to do too is I'm probably going to go on ahead and utilize everything that we have right now to be on the safe side. So, okay. So, going out from here, that would be 1, 2, 3. Going out from right here, 1, 2, 3. Going out from here, 1, 2, 3. Going out from right here, 1, 2, 3. And then I think what it would be is it would be 1, 2. Oh my gosh, I did not like that. And then 2, and then 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, and then right there. So then I do think we're going to actually need to grab some more, because this definitely won't cut all of it. And I think I know how we can really make sure that we have enough. And how am I, like... I'm, like, getting no health points here, and it's not helping. Okay. I see what happened. Okay. So, it didn't end up... It ended up going in between it, I think. Wow, okay. Okay, this is gonna be a lot. I honestly wonder if I could change up the roofs for those two builds, and if that... I honestly think changing up those roofs might not be the worst idea. Because, I mean, it could show, like, a change in, like, area, too. Like, there's, like, a different type of build going on for that area. I don't know, honestly, guys. I honestly do not know. Okay, so then there and there. And then I would say, let's go on ahead and make some slabs here. I don't know how many I'm going to be able to make. Well, that's actually probably going to be enough. So, we should be good. Yeah. We should be good. And I do wonder how many... I have 26 back. Not bad. But I do have like 4 stacks of the logs too, so that is something too. Like, it's just a little bit more interesting. Oh wow, that actually worked. Okay, so this will be the bigger build. And I do actually think I might actually be able to add a tree or two, maybe. I honestly don't know. I think I really just need to kind of see how it all works out in the long run so that we don't have any issues with it. I mean, which I don't think is going to be a bad thing anyway. I'm just kind of worried about having too much of something, I guess. Or at least, I'm just kind of thinking about having a lot of everything going on and not... I don't know what I'm doing. I honestly don't know what I'm trying to think about. I just know at some point I'm going to go through all of these builds and really build up interiors because I don't know what I could honestly end up doing with it. So, yeah, and I mean, it is honestly really interesting how something could end up like this, I guess. And, okay, so, first things first, let's get 1, 2, 3, and then I know that we have the builds up top. So 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, and I'm just gonna kind of get rid of that because I think that that'll be better to get rid of, and then we'll go here, and then that'll go like that. So then 1, oh my gosh, I don't like that. Okay, so this is definitely gonna end up coming across like this. I know it is. So I'm just gonna kind of go on ahead and work on that. And I mean, this roof is just not that big. This roof is just not going to be that big because, I mean, it is a small build. And honestly, the thing that I think about this being is like a little like, I don't know. I'm just really like curious on what I should really use this for, because it doesn't, I don't know exactly what I want to use it for, I guess. Hey, I actually am getting to 30 minutes, which is crazy all in all, but I mean, also it's not a bad idea. I do think that what we are going to end up doing then, I don't think we're going to do the interior, because I mean, what's it to you anyway? We're just going to end up building it like this. I do think that what we can end up doing though is, I know that we have a few things left. I'm thinking that what we can do is, one of these builds can be like a future enchantment area. Maybe this could be like a, I don't know. I'm just gonna say like, I'm gonna say this is like a community build right here. And then the other thing can be something else, possibly. I'm just kind of trying to think of the best way to really name out every build and kind of keep them unique, because we have so many different things. You know what? They will be community builds. I think this one is gonna be, this build is a more, you know what? These can be like if we want to kind of make this kind of be like more of a, if we want to kind of make it seem more of a, I'm looking stuff up here real quick so I can actually like think of ideas here. I'm kind of honestly thinking about these being like storage. No, they're, yeah, I think that it's gonna end up being that those are gonna be like more decorative builds. Those are probably just gonna be decorative builds so that it can fill up the area. So yeah, I would honestly say that's that, and that would probably end up being what these are. So I would honestly say that once I fill out these doors here, we should honestly be good. So in the next video, I do think we're gonna end up, building another, I think we're gonna end up getting these done. But I think at least what happened today is we did a build for these, and I mean, they're not the biggest, they're not the bestest, but they are builds, and they do work for what I need to do. So I mean, it works. So there's no pissing fits at it. Also, I do know that I need to turn on my friendly mobs thing so I can actually hear the friendly mobs. I just turned it. So what happened was, when I was building, if y'all did not notice, in the last video I did, when I built the villager booter over here, it turned out to be a lot louder than I thought it would be. So I just need to change it. And what happened is, in the last video we did end up building this. Do I have diamonds in here? No. I guess I took them out. But I did have a lot more wood in here, and I have a lot more stuff in here too. So yeah, but on that note, I do think that that is a good spot to end for now. In the next video, I do think we are going to end up getting done with at least what we're going to do in the next video is getting all of these done. And I don't think they're going to have a specific purpose, but to just fill up the area and to decorate it. Because it's going to kind of be more of like the residential living around this area. And I feel like that would actually be the best place to kind of put everything. And these honestly might be more residential and like non-purpose buildings, more decorative. But I know that once I move on to another area, we're going to end up building with more decorations, or at least we're going to have a lot more of a bigger build made up. So, yeah. But in the meantime, I hope y'all have enjoyed today's video. If y'all want to see more, consider subscribing, leaving a like. I'd greatly appreciate it. But in the meantime, I'm going to let y'all go, get started on it. Figure out what I want to do in the next video, and talk to y'all later. So, goodbye. Well, also, like the video and subscribe if y'all like it. But, goodbye.